Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, a time. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your pump degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I rule with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to better hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause we're all came for you. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Freedom. Built this country with our hands. Freedom. Label me 3/5 of a man. Freedom. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, a time. We will never be slaves again.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Crash Out Room with the Gingerbread Man and So Pretty Tony. You are on Steady Serv'n, Sports, ENT, and Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. Listen, y'all, we about to take the Crash Out Room now that Tony is at 500. The Crash Out Room will have its own channel, its own station, where we will be recording and no longer simulcasting from this platform. Woo, woo, per the boss. Per the boss, you know. So I'm so grateful for where you put us at and how you've treated us. I'm at 2,346 subscribers. Help me get to 3,000. I appreciate everything that y'all have done, everything that you do, and everything that you will do. And also, my girl, my lady, my friend, my partner, she's at 562. Yes.
Yeah.
562 subscribers. Y'all got her over the hump. What a big thing that you guys have done. You don't even understand that we so much appreciate you guys for what you have done with us and helping us be able to do the things that we're doing, man, here in these YouTube streets. And also, this is an extension, a Simply Ball Dropping podcast with my main man, KEYSHA. Thank you, KEYSHA. Look what you have done once again. You got another person that you done brought on, and she done got to be a member and a partner with YouTube in record time, 30 days. So the thing is this, y'all. This right here, this outfit really works. This outfit shows that we care. We gonna put in the time. And if you support us, we definitely are the ones that you should be betting on. So thank y'all for helping us grow. And thank y'all for supporting me and Sister Tony and Sister KEYSHA, of course, my player on the other side. Cut That Ish, Real Talk Sports at the Players Club. And also subscribe to the Full Court Trio. But our first subject, Sister Tony, our first subject is about the clown of 2025. Right when we thought Annie Costable was the biggest clown that we could see because she did a lot of tricks for Jeff Pagliosha, right when we thought that we had seen one of the greatest tricks come to the forefront, a lady by the name of Cathy Engelbert took the mantle and said, I'll be her. I'll be her who y'all be looking for. That'll be me.
Yep.
The clown of 2025. Because what Cathy Engelbert has done.
Cathy.
She set it off. I know you guys been hearing it over and over and over and over and over again. But it's a lot of people that have been weighing in on what this lady have done and what she have done, Sister Tony. It's the diabolicalness and the ill treatment and the feeling of the way that she feel about the WNBA players as a whole. Cathy Engelbert is probably the worst that they've ever seen per Nafisha Collier. So go ahead, Tony, and weigh in real quick on just the beginning of this subject.
So I feel like this. Cathy, oh Cathy. Oh Cathy. Sometimes you got to know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta count your money. When you're sitting at the table.
It'll be time
enough to counting.
When the deal is done.
When the deed is done. Hey, so I'm not a singer, but that is definitely going to be the theme for Cathy until Cathy make a decision. She just done. Because Cathy, oh Cathy, you open your mouth at the wrong time with the wrong person. Of course, let me take back not the wrong time. It's what you said. It's what you said.
Right.
So you said it at the right time, but it's what you said that's going to make you know when to fold them. Because everybody counting your money, right? Because guess what? You better take the pennies you have and hold on to them because you're going to need them. You're going to need them for that comment you said about good old Kayla Club. And was no holds barred, but all seriousness, it was something that sometimes when you're going through negotiations, you got the lawyer and you got the client. And right now, the lawyer was in the room and Fee, and now Fee, being the lawyer, got to come outside and now talk to her clients. Her clients are all the players in the league. She got to talk to her clients and let her clients know what's going on, and this is the deal we're trying to broker, and these are the things that I tried to execute behind closed doors, but they said no. You know how it goes, Brother Claude. The lawyer comes out of the courtroom, and the first thing that happens is a bunch of mics are stuck in their face, and they're asking all these questions. You got to answer them the best way you know how. But forget asking questions. Fee just said, I'm just going to flat out go on and tell you. This is where we at with it. I'm pissed. I'm very pissed. But this is where we are with it. When I'm asking you to do things, or we're bringing stuff to the forefront because we got the CBA, and guess what? It's going to be short-lived. Look at, guess what? You got the best of 7. If somebody win it in 4, season's over. Season's over, everybody else, all but 2 teams, right? And when those 2 teams are done, I see a lockout right away. I don't know about you, but that's what I see. And for someone that says that she's sitting at the table and she's counting at the table for these ladies and advocating for the things that they want, it's hard to say at this point, since we got a little bit of crack, a little bit of break, we got a little bit of daylight in the news.
Well, Tony, Sports Center weighed in on what was going on with Cathy Engelbert. And this is what happened on Sports Center.
Okay.
A takedown of a league commissioner as calmly or efficiently delivered. The fact that it came from Nafisa Collier, one of the league's best players and most respected voices, only amplified its impact. The response from WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert came in the form of a statement, which is itself a statement, but not one Engelbert should aspire to make. When a star player says directly, "We have the worst leadership in the world and you are the leader," your response that you're disheartened, that your perspectives differ, makes me wonder if you heard what Fee said. Because it's not differing perspectives. It was a direct call for your job. Collier said, "I've earned this platform," which she had, and said, "I don't care what the fine is," which, if I hear her correctly, is to say you have nothing to threaten me with. The chorus of voices of current stars in the WNBA, which echo Collier's sentiment, didn't have a single opposing voice, at least not one that I've heard or seen. And the one that blew me away is the post from Elena Deladon on Instagram, who said, and I quote, "It's the care for the human part for me. I'm not sure Cathy knows I've retired. Heard from everyone but her." And I don't like to pile on, that's not my thing. But when a player is beloved, respected, and decorated as Deladon retires as a multiple MVP, league champion, 7-time All-Star, and member of the W25, which celebrated the top 25 players in the league's first 25 years, you throw that woman a parade. To fail even the most basic and decent things to do, which is to reach out to say thanks, which, by the way, couldn't be easier to do, is to fail the most basic and decent things to do. As for what Engelbert is alleged to have said to Collier, if she actually suggested Caitlin Clark should be grateful for what she makes off the court, that's preposterous. Did you miss the Iowa years? Clark is the Tiger Woods tide that lifts all boats. And we know this show is proof. The highest rating we have ever had followed one of her games at Iowa. The WNBA has benefited from her presence more than the other way around, even though this year for Caitlin Clark was essentially lost to injury. But it's a league that's at a flashpoint. According to Sportico, franchise valuations have soared. Players want more money, and the CBA expires at the end of this month. This was a whole lot more than just a shot across the bow. The WNBA finals begin this Friday, and we typically hear from Adam Silver on the eve of the NBA finals. Cathy Engelbert has got to do more than say she's disheartened in a press release. The commissioner needs to explain how it is that a player, such as Collier, could ever come to feel this way and seemingly be speaking for all of her peers. I admire that Collier had the temerity to say what she did. The failure to respond, directly would be making another statement entirely.
Ocho, look,
there's a new menu item at Chipotle.
Oh my goodness. This is so bad. This is so bad that it's all over the airways, the highways, the byways, and everyone has their take. Everyone is giving what they have to give. And it's like from Stephen A to Sports Center to even Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas weighed in on the situation, and Gil said this.
You probably had the commissioner, that shit would have worked before Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese came into the WNBA. That shit you probably had that already blueprinted up to tell them every time they got their talking. These girls, those two girls, came into the WNBA retiring their parents. Do you think their $60,000 money do they give two shits about? They were in college as millionaires. They made more money in college than most of your teams combined. They should be grateful. No, you should be grateful that these two women was popping in the college basketball to bring their fandom to your league. You should be grateful. Their first day, you got private jet. The commissioner, that shit would have worked.
And not only that, we heard from a basketball legend that said pretty much a lot of the same thing that Gil said.
I think a really good job of helping raise capital, of helping administer in obviously the television deal and all of the things that she's done, but you're only able to do that because of those players that are on the floor, mind you, the product, that you didn't close the gap on the relationship between you as the commissioner and the players. And as long as you feel like in leadership, listen, the wolf is only as strong as the pack, and the pack is only as strong as the wolf. But just know, when the wolf doesn't lead the pack properly, the pack will eat the wolf. And right now, Cathy just put out words that Nafisa took notes on and brought receipts and put out there that she could never get back. And I think her job will forever be in jeopardy. The trust of the WNBA with that particular commissioner, I don't think will last.
Speak those things.
So, Tony, I'm going to let you drop the ballistics and then I'll go.
Let's say to speak those things. You have to think about how strategic this moment was for the ladies in the W and what they're going through. Because again, it's bigger than basketball at this point. Yes, it's the game that they want to play, they love to play, and they're doing this to play that game, but there's much more to it, right? It's their livelihoods. It's their stability. It's their health. It's their retirement. It's the pension. And the list goes on. That's what it's for. It's for something way bigger than just bouncing the ball. The bouncing of the ball allows you to have the opportunity to get those things. So although it's a part, it's bigger than just the game. It's what the game brings and what it simplifies, the importance of it, and why when these ladies are asking for things that will help them evolve in this league, as well as help the league continue to grow, is something else, right? But the sheer fact that Fee gave those two individual players' names because they're the biggest, they have the most fan base, and they came in with a whole hell of a lot of money. They're the ones that put this league on the map, and I need everyone to understand that. You see that crown, that picture right there? That's exactly what Fee is. Fee is the queen of all queens. And she making it happen. Like she said, you're going to find me. I don't care about no fine. Who cares about that? What's she going to do to her? What's the worst you can do to her? She have the money. She ain't worried about that. She's one of those players that don't have to spend their lifeline going overseas and bearing down on her body. Her husband is doing extremely well. Now he started this whole entire Unrivaled League and have her and Fee involved.
Stewie.
Stewie. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Fee, but Stewie. Have her and Stewie involved in this, right? This is their co-founders. This is what they do. This is the importance of it. So we have to be careful when we're sitting at the round table, Cathy, and we're talking to someone who's already working behind the scenes in the capacity in which you work behind the scenes for the W. So you have to understand that she knows very well your job, and she said that very clearly. It's a difference when we didn't know, but now I know. I know your job. I know what you're supposed to be doing. And when you're not doing it and you don't have the care for the players in which are affording you the position you're in and the money you're getting off of this league, and for you to be able to sit at those round tables and have those conversations for the media rights deals and all of this other stuff. Those two ladies are the ones, and Fee recognized that, which is amazing. So you know what that tells me? With everybody that spoke on it, Brother Claude, is that everyone in the league knows it. They know what those two ladies bring. And you hear it in the interviews that the ladies do with each other. They did on the red carpet for the All-Star break and so on and so forth. They told them to be them, how grateful they were for them. But those ladies, especially Angel, more so than Caitlin, and I'm not going to say that Caitlin isn't grateful. She loves players like Maya Moore and all of the vets too, because at the end of the day, she's a ball player, right? But Angel, she gives them their flowers openly, loudly, and very boldly. And that's the beauty of what she does. Caitlin does it, but she does it quietly and silently and behind the scenes. She means well, but that's just how her upbringing was. It's different. Angel's is to be loud and boisterous and speak your mind and say everything there is to say and hold nothing back. So they're brought up in two different worlds. But Fee was very strategic in what she did in that interview. And all of these ladies, she's not the first. She's the first to come after Cathy. Well, not to come after, but to put Cathy in her place and tell Cathy, look, I'm coming for your job. We want somebody in that seat that cares for the players, that would do what's right and best for the players. And with that, I'm gonna land, because I can't be long-winded on that, because this is a passion of mine that I just feel so dear about what he did, and I commend her. I commend her for doing this. I love the fact that she was bold enough to do it, Bro Claude, because everyone else is hiding in the shadows.
Okay, well, after this, I'm going to give my take. But here's a word from Underdog Fantasies. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serving ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serving on Underdog Fantasy. All right, you guys, y'all ready? Because I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean,
Ready?
I think Lexi is, obviously, as you guys know, she's one of my good friends.
Defended her.
So this is Caitlin Clark. When she had came to, they asked her about Nafisha Collier and what she thought about the press conference, and she just totally went there.
Obviously, there's been a lot kind of going on this week. What? You might have heard some things. Wanted to see after Nafisa's comments and what she alleged that Cathy Engelbert had said specifically about you, what your thoughts were on that and kind of follow up.
Well, I mean, first of all, I have great respect for Fee, and I think she made a lot of very valid points. And, you know, I think what people need to understand, you know, we need great leadership in this time across all levels. This is straight up the most important moment in this league's history, where this league's been around for 25 plus years, and this is a moment we have to capitalize on. So that's honestly what I would say. I think there's, you know, Fee said it all with what she said, and you know, I think the points she made were very valid.
So what she said was, Tony, what Fee said, she believed that she was valid.
Yeah. Very. Boop.
So, Caitlin Clark, if you thought that she was not down for the shits, Caitlin Clark is down for the shits that's breaking off in the WNBA. Guess what? I'm down for the shits. Oh, I'm down for the shits. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen, Cathy?
What, Cathy?
What the fuck did you think while you was over there running your motherfucking mouth? While you was out there pulling your, you know what I mean, your little shiny things up, you know what I mean, putting it in your belly ring, putting it on your, you know what I mean, putting it in your fingers and on your ears and putting it on your eyelashes, all that glitter shit that you got going on, that you're high and mighty and sat on your horse that was willy white and blonde like your hair. And you sat there on that white horse and you sat there and you said, all of you $5 ass ninjas is beneath me. Your ass too, Caitlin, because you and the other switches, yeah, y'all better be lucky that you in my league so that you can make the money that you making. That's what Fee said you said.
That's
now,
what Fee said.
Allegedly, you said whatever, because all I'm saying is that Nafisha Collier ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no capper. She's a boss. She's a big baller, shot caller, business woman. Everybody give her respect throughout the whole entire league. And she knew exactly what time to let this off for your ass to get some of what she got. Nafisha Collier laid it all out on the line because she don't want to deal with this messy ass lady. She don't want to deal with no shark that don't have feelings, because it's cold water that she traded. And she got her jaws open like the movie Jaws. This woman right here, she is the Jaws, and she don't give a damn about whatever blood that is being shed. It ain't what I'm saying. I proved it. Fee Collier proved it. She didn't call the young lady. She had her number 2 call her. She didn't say, how you doing, Fee? I saw you had a bad sprain, and if you're all right, hopefully it's not no break. You know, my prayers is with you and your family and on your career. I'm down with you, and this is what it is. No. Well, she did tell Fee, at Fee's own organization, Unrivaled, is that you $5 ass ninjas ain't even worthy of me, even letting you in my damn league. And I don't care about all of the hundreds of millions that you make in this league. It still ain't the WNBA, because I got a more than respectable food stamp chain that's called the WNBA that I'm running over here with a Chicago Sky that don't have shit, don't have no amenities for no player to come in that city. A Connecticut Sun that has no amenities and nothing that a player could really take care of himself. A Dallas Wings that has no amenities and shit that a player can take care of. Oh, I ain't gonna go down the line. But it's a whole lot of these goddamn teams that ain't qualified to be in the W. And I got that over here because we a world-renowned league, and I got the TV deal, and all of y'all ain't nothing. That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Well, Cathy Engelbert, I hope you know that the new girls that's coming in to the WNBA is not in the cheese line.
It's not.
They ain't in the food stamp, let me get my stipend line. They ain't waiting on your damn $60,000, $70,000 negotiation deal because they already rich. Like Gil Arena said, they NIL deals already make them already taken care of by the time they get to your trash ran ass league.
Yep. Say it.
It has to be a change. And it needs to be a change right now. It needs to be a resignation for all of these people who have her on blast. Stephen A. Smith said something because he always opened his goddamn mouth. But he said something that was really good.
That was worth listening to.
It was really nice to hear him say something that was all right with me. And Stephen A. Smith said this. Come on with it. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all brother is trying to find
to resign.
I
am disheartened. Cathy Engelbert needs to resign. I am disheartened about how she characterized our conversation as leadership. That's all you've got? You gotta go. That's a weak ass response. I'm gonna say it one more time. That's a weak ass response. You are the commissioner of the league. This young lady, Nafisa Collier, who's been runner-up for MVP twice, who's clearly a face and a star in the league, who's universally respected, called you out. She said, you're dismissive. She talked about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and how your comments were that they were lucky to be in the league. They should be grateful for the money that they're getting. They should be on their knees thanking them. What? What? And that's the response that you give? What kind of defense is that? Was she lying? Cathy Engelbert? Did you say that about Caitlin Clark or did you not? Did you say that about Angel Reese or did you not? Did you act that way towards Nafisa Collier or did you not? When you somebody that really has power to flex, folks don't talk about you that way on platforms like that. They might say it privately. Hell, they might say it to your face privately. They don't say it publicly because that would be you know what. She didn't care. And I have not heard one single WNBA player come speak to the defense of Cathy Engelbert. She has to go. You can't be representing the players. They don't respect her, and they don't feel respected by her. We reached out and offered her an invitation to come and explain herself and explain if she really, really wanted to comment. And if so, why hasn't she commented more forcefully already? We said, we heard she was not available because she's doing the NBA Finals. I'm sorry, I didn't know she was covering it. I didn't know she didn't have time to get on the phone for 10 minutes and have a conversation. My bad. That's her decision. Cathy.
You heard what he said. He said what he said.
This lady is in trouble. This lady here, what Stephen A. just did.
He helped Nafisa out. He helping that entire women's league. What's wrong with you?
Goodness gracious. Woo! Cathy. All you worried about was the money. And as long as you heard,
here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money.
you didn't give a shit about none of the girls. You didn't care. You said they $5 ass deserve nothing. Only what you give them.
That's what he said.
Wow. This is phenomenal, unprecedented shit that ran downhill, Sister Tony. This here, we have never seen this, chat. We have never seen nothing so diabolical like this situation with Cathy Engelbert in no type of form or fashion. So, Tony, I'm going to let you weigh in on what Stephen A. said, that he said that he gave her a call. And what he said, how he looked at it from all of his years covering the NBA and now the WNBA. You could go ahead.
Yeah. That was a call to let her know that, Cathy, you have just effed up. Right? Again. Yeah. You cannot just let her slide with it. Like Stephen A. said, you just let her slide with it. What was the point of you letting her slide with it? If you wanted to keep your job, right?
Right.
Or are you just tired and you just ready to call it quits, or you just don't give a damn what nobody's saying. And you're going to do what you want to do regardless to however you put it out there, because you didn't come back and say you didn't say it. And you're not actually saying you said it. You just in limbo. And I don't think Nafisa would make up an entire story like that.
Not at all.
And then she not be mad. So at some point, Cathy, you have to sit behind your desk and get some little pillows to go on each side of you so you don't tilt over either way. And put down your apology letter. How about that? Sometimes it takes the bigger person to apologize. Because when you can right your wrong, then people see you for someone who's different. But if you simply can't right your wrong because you just want to be off and you know that that's a way for you to be off, come on now. So I might have to check it individually and see where we are. But that's a whole lot to unpack what Stephen A. said he heard from her. It could have just been the monotone of her voice, Bro Claude. Because the tone of her voice could have set it off even more. So, and I'll let.
Well, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. And it's so crazy to me that we are having this type of subject, Sister Tony, to talk about a person that is in charge over human beings. But most of them, you know, are good and great human beings, are givers. A lot of the multitude of the WNBA ladies give themselves to the community wholeheartedly. Like Alicia Clark, she makes sure that she goes out to the boys and girls clubs and put things together and packages things together her whole tenure that she has been in the league with minors. She in particularly worked with young children and teenagers some, but she finds herself busy. Angel, again, going to the hood, right in the middle of the West Side to give away backpacks. You got most of them doing certain things to be remembered. So, Cathy Engelbert, this is to you. And we gonna have to always do this for you, as we gonna do it for Jeff P. real soon, hopefully. This is for you, because now you are a dead body. Nafisha Kaya.
Dead.
Oh my goodness. A dead body that has been ran over in September the 30th, 2025. Cathy Engelbert officially was ran over by Nafisha Kaya. And as of today, Caitlin Clark ran over the head.
Yep.
And Stephen A. Smith chopping up the body, passing it out.
Passing it in pieces. And he's one that can help feed tear that whole thing down. No problem.
So I want y'all to hear something from our baby girl, and then we gonna close it out. But we are happy to hear from our girl. If you ain't seen Unapologetically, Angel, go and watch the new episode of Unapologetically Angel as she breaks some things down. We're gonna let you hear a couple of things that she covered right in the beginning of her sophomore season. And then we're gonna close it out for you guys.
Yep.
Confidence I came into the season with an open mind of just being able to have year two, learning so many great things, and just being able to improve. I just felt better than ever going into the season. I'll tell you guys for myself, I didn't finish the rival season because I had to have surgery on my hand. It was a completely different surgery on my hand, but that's why I wore the brace all season. So that's coming from my mouth. I had surgery. That was the reason why I didn't finish the season at Unrival, but we were still champions, so period. But yeah, so I started the season off with my wrap, my hand wrap. I wasn't supposed to be ready for training camp, but shout out to Dr. Shin, the best hand doctor ever. He got my hand back right. It was not my wrist again. It was something completely different. You guys can't even see the scar because it's literally so healed up. But yeah, that's the reason why I was wearing that on my finger or my hand. So going into my sophomore season, I was still super confident because I've been training still, and I felt good and I was going to be ready. Starting the season, I was not supposed to be ready for training camp, but I was ready and I was super excited, and I came in and thought everything was going to be great, and it didn't start out great for me, but I continued to just put my head down and work. I mean, shout out to my team, Janine, Jacqueline, Gina, Kirsty, my mom, my family, for staying in my corner the whole entire time and just being there for me through the whole time, the whole process, because it was tough for me. The first 8 games probably, it was really tough for me, but I trusted my work. And then shout out to like the people that are also my outer circle, but also family to me. Lisa Leslie, Teaspoon was my backbone, literally. Like, I talked to her every single day after every single game. We watch film. She sent me clips. Like, I always say, like, somebody comes in your life for a reason in the season, and she came into my life at the perfect season, for the perfect reason. And it might have been only for one season last year, but she's in my life forever now. So I'm really super grateful for her. And obviously some of my other coaches that I had last year, which was Ty and C-Rob, and just super grateful for them as well. So coming in wasn't the great start, and then something just flipped. Like, for me, I just figured it out like I always do. Like, I just trusted my work, trusted my grind. I had great people in my corner telling me not to give up, and just push through. And then I just started thriving. Like, I worked my butt off to be an all-star. It was not easy to be a 2-time all-star. Last year was way easier for me to be all-star. And this year was not as easy because of, one, coming out my hand injury, and I could have made so many excuses, me not playing well in the beginning of the season for many different reasons. But I think I just came in and just continued to grind, and I grinded my way to be all-star. So I will always remember this year. This season really taught me a lot as far as like what it takes to just stay in that mode, stay locked in, and just stay grounded and grinding to become an all-star.
So there y'all have it. In the beginning of this year, baby girl was hurt, and she just came off of a surgery. But Sister Tony, once again, ladies first.
Yeah. I'm going to say this. She pushed through and grind through. That is one tough little lady. Our Nisi Poo, call our little Nisi. Our Nisi, I call her my Nisi Poo, right? One tough little cookie. She could have sat out in the preseason like she was supposed to, but she wanted to play, and she wanted to be there for her team, and she wanted to show her team that she was ready and not have to wait and then try to fill in that void where things are lost and trying to be choppy. It would have been choppy had she sat out, right? Because who knows? She might not have had a tough season in the beginning had she waited, but in the beginning of the season, or, why not? If you can play, you can wrap it up tight enough and keep your hand still to where it needs to be while going through that healing process, then go for it. None of us knew she had surgery. We knew that she re-injured that hand, but we thought it was in the same place. But how lucky for her was not. And it shouldn't have been, because there's pins in there, right? You would, however, break it in a different spot because of the pins that are there. I know my son has pins in the top of his hand from there as well. But you'll break it in a different portion, which, of course, he did playing that dang on video game you put on your face and run around the house and punch the wall by accident. So the good thing is she was able to play through it, battle through it, and remain healthy throughout the time she did, but it put a strain on other parts of her body. The physicality of the game, and it brings it back to Keysha Collier and what everyone in the league called for. Let's take Angel, for example. Again, in the beginning of that season, she called for something to change when it came to the ref. Key words were, and don't get me, I know it's daytime. She's tired of that shit. She's tired of it. So you got to make changes. You have to do what's best when it comes to someone like Cathy. Do what's best for your players. You have to take care of them, and they'll take care of you. That's just how it goes. But the same thing for Angel on her team. You all take care of her. She takes care of you. Y'all are one big happy family, and it works out. But I'm glad to know that she was able to push through it, because let people tell it, some out there folk, and allegedly would say that she couldn't handle being able to finish a season, but they don't know what that was for or what it was about. And they used the term, oh, she didn't finish the season, and she won that championship, and she was a part of it because she was a part of that team. But given the stakes now, bro, Claude, if people would have won, they would have been saying the things that we wanted them to say and give Angel credit for. They would have given that very credit to Cece in the Fever. But to hear her talk in her podcast about her hand and what she had to do and battle through to get it, but then kind of also find her way and her rhythm back. Because when your hand is like that and it's wrapped up, and now you got to find new ways to be able to shoot with it, right? And it's an offhand anyway because she's left-handed. She shoots left. She's right-handed, but she shoots left. She can finish right under the basket. And if anybody ever noticed, I know I do because I'm a lefty. There's some jumpers she does take on the right side with that right, but she's strong and comfortable with the left, so that's why she uses that left. But I love the fact that she was able to bear through it. I love her story. I love her transparency and giving us what she needed to give us at this late time of the season, which is thereafter and not during, so no one can use that against her. So she was smart in doing that. And so I love that about that whole entire situation. What say you, Bro Claude?
Mine is very simple. That's why I wanted Coach. I wanted you to really let them actually know by you working with the ladies the way you have. It's always good to hear from a woman's perspective. Because me as a man, we go through different type of training, right? Because of course our bones are different, right? We have different type of tenures to our tenacity when it comes to pressure, weight, and the way that we jump, shoot, and everything is kind of different, because of the build, because of the different design in our humanity, right?
Right.
So I would say, to put it all in a nutshell, they knew that Angel was hurt.
Yeah.
And they thought that Angel was not going to be making it and missing a couple of days, a couple of games. They did think that because that was on a projection spot. So they projected for her, you guys, to miss a couple games. Or maybe the first game at least. But she didn't. She came right into the camp. She prepped, she played, and she went into the season, and she said it was hard for her because she was trying to find out. But she didn't say the team was behind her. She said all of her people, her mother, her staff, her management, all of the ones that surround in her personal circle was cheering her on.
Mm-hmm.
But when Jeff Pagliosha went to the press, that kind of messed with her as a confidence build for as he didn't tear her down. It went, she said, I snapped. She said something clicked and everything that she was doing started to translate because he pissed her off. That's what it was, Angel. He pissed your ass off for putting you out there in the beginning. And the Pink Panther still haven't been fired, Tony. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even finna go there to that road. But I am expecting things to be changed because of what Nafisha Kaya just put on table. It's a game changer. A lot of things. Because of Cathy Engelbert is gone. Just imagine who might take that job, and it might be a force for Chicago Sky to sell that team. So I'll say this. Cathy Engelbert, you are lucky that you had an Angel Reese. Cathy Engelbert, you are lucky that you got a Caitlin Clark. Those two girls set it off for you.
Yeah.
Those two young ladies put you back on the map.
Yep.
And this lady right here helped the league with her unrivaled league.
Yeah.
91% of the people who came to her league had been developed and developed a certain skill and translated some things from unrivaled from this lady and Breanna Stewart's league that they formulated with each other and along with Nafisha Kaya's husband and also partners. They translated 91% to the WNBA.
Yeah.
So we believe
Yes,
we believe Nafisha Kaya. And we want Cathy Engelbert to resign. You are not fit to be over these ladies, allegedly. So, as always, we leave as we came with another banger. I love y'all, man, so much. Thank y'all.
Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength because love. New day attack. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically, and don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee, and don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 feelings, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We just got it on free. We just got it on free. We want freedom. We just got it on free. We wanna be free. We just got it on free. United we stand. Divided we fall. Send a message to the black man. It's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to bat a hood back, get that bread and mash some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you gonna beg, or plead, or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack. Never look back. That's where I came for you. We wanna be free. We just got it on free. Freedom. We wanna be free. We just got it on free. We want freedom.
country with our hands up.
Every time I hear it,